Alright guys, welcome to episode 2 of Post-Mortem. Hope you enjoyed the first one. I'm currently rendering it while playing this. I don't know how much it will affect the actual video, but I'm going to have to be talking quite quiet. It's actually quite late at night. It's like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really want to leave my computer on all night, so I'm going to stay out while that renders. I thought I might as well record another one, and I'll try and up the volume of my voice in while editing it. I'll move the microphone a bit closer to. So we had just came from there and found out that he knew more about murder, so we're gonna have to go back up the stairs to the crazy lady with the dog. We're gonna have to go and speak to her. She was in not the room that we can't go in. It was this room. And have another chat to her.
Come back later.
Oh.
I need to rest.
Oh, I've got the newspaper, didn't I? Try putting that underneath the door. I don't know. Right. Put that down here with the newspaper.
There, a scandal rag beneath the door.
Now I need to find a way to knock this key out.
Well, the key is still in the lock on the other side. If I could push it out, maybe I could
So
use
I
it
hear
on
me
this
drinking my
side.
coffee. My mouth gets really dry while doing these. Let's have a look. What can I use for this? Camera. I don't really have anything else. No.
Well,
Oh,
the key is still in
tell
the
them
lock
when you
on the other
accidentally click on it,
side.
it repeats it and you can't
I
skip
could
it.
push it out. Maybe I could use it on this side.
Yes, so I need to go and find something to knock the key out of this side with onto the newspaper and drag it back through. Let's see if we can go to the police station. Or maybe try the phone again.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir.
She didn't answer the last time. So we've made some progress.
There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Oh, maybe not then. What was the one?
Hello,
Send a
what number
telegram,
can I
wasn't
dial
it?
for you?
Let's just have a go at this. I don't expect
I'm
it
sorry to
work.
disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the post office, please? I'd like to send a telegram.
Right away, sir.
I
The telegraph, go ahead, please.
don't see who. I want to post it to. I'd like to send a telegram to New York, please. The address is 1 J. Wells of Pinkerton's National Detective Agency, number 57 Broadway. The message reads, need information on a woman named Sophia Blake. Stop.
I'd like to send a telegram to New York, please.
Bit of double
The
crossing
address
going
is
on.
1 J. Wells,
I
Pinkerton's
would want to find
National
a bit more
Detective
information about some shady lady
Number
that just came up
57
to the door.
Broadway.
So,
The message reads, need information on woman named Sophia Blake. Stop.
I've made a note of it. It will leave this morning. Done.
okay then. See if I can speak to him again.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
I think I pissed him off a little bit.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Yes, that's gone now, so at least I'll
I'm
just...
sorry to disturb
I'll give
you.
this another go, maybe
Can you
phone. I
connect me
want
to the
send
Elysee
the telegram off.
1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
That was a waste of time. Let's go and try this man again now that he hasn't actually told us anything.
Sir?
Give me a bottle of
Give
red.
me a bottle of red.
could I use the bottle of red wine for? Maybe I could pick something up off the table. Oh, that's what I would do. I guess not. Maybe give the bottle of wine to the lady, crazy lady. Give it to the dog, maybe.
Come back later. I need to rest.
Maybe not. So I'll try going to the police station instead of wasting time looking around everywhere else. Off to the police station.
Are you quite sure, Mr. Beauvais, that you have not seen him?
Yes, I'm sure. Go on, Mrs. Elway, go home. We will take care of this, I promise.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beauvais. You're so kind. The next time I'm at Cézanne, I'll bring you back a nice bottle of red wine. That's a promise. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye.
He likes red wine, then.
Ah, a little bottle of red. Come on, next.
Oh, I see that gun in the background. Let's see if I might be able to go and steal that. Anything in the bin? Nope. Another phone, notebook, and a pen. No, is it?
Not so fast, buddy. If you're after the inspector, you have to see me first. Can I help you?
Yeah, obviously I'm going to have to give him the bottle of wine. You're a policeman. My name is Gus McPherson, American journalist. Nope. Won't go for that one. Private detective, no. American government.
I've been sent by the American government to investigate the murder that took place at the Hotel Orphée. Gus McPherson.
The American Secret Service? But of course. And I am the Queen of England. Come on, papers, please.
Back in America, we do not have any papers. It is a small country, you know. Everyone knows everyone else. I can give you the number of my boss in New York. He will confirm who I am. He works in the same place as the president, as a matter of fact. My government knows nothing about my interest in this case. Just think of me as a private detective. Forgive me. I thought I would be taken more seriously if I passed myself off as a secret agent. I'm a journalist and I'm here to write an article on the Orphée case.
Forgive me. I thought I would be taken more seriously if I passed myself off as a secret agent. I'm a journalist. I have to write an article on the Orphée case.
I do not deal with you journalist types.
I understand it's always intimidating to come up against a journalist in this case. Sure. In fact, I'm a journalist from New York in Paris. Make a living as a private detective. I want to steer clear of actually telling anyone about my private detectives.
I understand. It's always intimidating to come up against a journalist. In any case, I'm not supposed to speak to the police either. Shall we make a little exception?
Journalist? For what rag, may I ask?
You know it's a newspaper in New York, the news, the New York News.
You know, it's a newspaper in New York. The News. The New York News.
I have family over there. Jules Quincampoix. Do you know him? He works for the news.
I do not know who you are talking about. Are you sure he works at the news? There are dozens of daily newspapers in New York. Heck, I am hardly telling them apart.
I don't know who you're talking about. Are you sure he works at the news? There are dozens of daily newspapers in New York, you know. Maybe it's the Post News or the Early News. Heck, I can hardly tell them apart myself.
Forget it. It is baking in here, isn't it? You would not happen to have anything to drink, would you? Just one for the road.
Of course I do. I just happen to have one. Where do I place this? In his head.
Full of promises and empty-handed, huh?
I think I have an amazing bottle of red wine. You cannot say no to that, officer. Do not. You feel a little thirsty.
I do happen to have a little something for you. An amazing bottle of red wine. You cannot say no to that, officer. Don't you feel a little thirsty?
Can I go sit down or anything? No, because I've got to read them standing up. An extraction from the autopsy report. Man 6'2", Caucasian, aged between 25 and 26 or 28. Distinctives, features and sailor's tattoo. Woman 5'7", Caucasian, aged between 23 and 25. Distinctives, features, hair, recently died. Death was caused by decapitation in both cases. The death of the man preceded that of the woman. Broken bones in the neck suggest use of a fine but extremely sharp blade. The head were removed with a single cut. Traces of the substance, an opium derivative of a known nature, was found in the respiratory tracts. I can't really read this type in font. Tracts. Whatever. So they found witness statements. Isidore Petit. That's the receptionist. The Whites returned around 11 PM. Was advised by neighbour, Mr. Loso. Now that's the one that I said that I wouldn't forget in the last episode. But that door 507 had been left open time around midnight. Called police on discovery of the bodies, claims not to have touched the crime scene. Two striking facts about that evening. Recalls a man wanting two striking facts about that evening. Recalls a man wanting to see the Whites the night before their death. The on-duty bellboy resigned that evening. His name Theo Malay. Description of the suspect: no glasses, small dark eyes, large mouth, thin lips, boxer's nose. Mrs. Loso. I'll speak to her and I'll try and remember the name again. Neighbour, residing in room 506 of the Hotel Orphy. Note that the lady claims to be a clairvoyant. The Whites returned around 11 PM. They were still in high spirits. Claims to have heard singing coming from the room 507 in the hour that followed. As she was about to take her dog for its midnight walk, she saw a man running down the stairs. All she can say is that he came from room 507. Noticing the door open, she contacted the reception. She also claims to have felt evil emanating. Can't read this. Emanating from the room. Description of the suspect: square face. I think that's just the limit of the technology around. Short, straight hair, flat, medium-sized ears. Report: murders at the Orphy. This contains details concerning the discovery of two bodies by the police inspector Lebron, called on Mr. Oh, that's the receptionist employed at the reception of the Hotel Orpheus. The police went to the room 507 of the said hotel. The two individuals already dead on arrival of the police were seated side by side in an upright position, their bodies showing early signs of rigor mortis, but still warm, were decapitated. Their heads were resting in their hands. An ancient gold coin was found in each of their mouths. The victims, a man and a woman, registered under the names Regis and Ruby White, had reserved their room more than a month before their arrival. They had only been staying 4 days. A search of the room did not reveal anything in particular other than perhaps the distinct lack of valuables. On the ground, a fine purple powder was noted. No documents were found at the scene to confirm the identification of the victims or to enable us to contact their next of kin. Theft is therefore the recorded motive for this crime. Due to the violent and unusual nature of the crime, the Associated Police pathologist Dr. Frank Kaffner of the hospital was asked to draw up a psychological profile of the killer. The ancient gold coin and the purple powder were sent to forensics for analysis. The report is signed Aristide Lebrun. Yeah, so that was a lot of reading, and I'll end it there. Hopefully you haven't fallen asleep during that. So, hope you enjoyed episode 2, and I'll speak to you guys next time.